Do you guys have any question? No?
What is this?
Huh?
What is this?
About Jesus.
Jesus?
Yeah. The Savior of the world. The Savior of the world. Who can save you too and save you and that saved me. The one that saved me. From darkness. Know that there's a darkness in the whole world. We don't know, people don't know God. And Jesus came to change all that so that we can come to know God.
How can he come and change?
Huh?
How can he come and change?
Well, God sent his son to become one of us. And that's who Jesus is. God sent his son to become like us, to become a human being, and to be born as a human being. And his name is Jesus the Christ. And he died and paid for his sins of all the world so that he can get us out of darkness, so that we can be with God forever. That he said that God loved the world, that he gave his only son, that any person that believes in him will not die, will not perish, but will have everlasting life. So it doesn't matter what caste system you're from. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. That just God, Jesus came to save every human being. If you believe in him, if you want to believe in him, if you want to receive him, you can become the sons of God today, and you can be with God forever. If you reject him, you stay in the darkness and you will die, and you'll be cast into the lake of fire.
There are many archaeological proofs that before Jesus.
There's many archaeological proof
that in Hindu gods also there are many son of gods who came to save the world.
Well, is Hinduism the truth? How do you know that?
How do you know that Jesus is true?
Because he died and rose again.
How come
he opened the eyes of the blind, and he made those who cannot walk, he made them walk.
So is it a miracle?
He walked on water. Yeah, miracles. He has so many miracles he did.
Okay, so is he a person or a miracle? A God?
He's the Son of God.
And how come he died?
He became a person to die.
If he is God, suppose, then how come he died? God never dies, right? God never dies, right?
Yes.
How come he died?
The Son of God died.
Yeah, how?
By becoming like you. The flesh, the body died. The Son of God became a human being. Human being, we can die. And when he became a human being, he can be killed. And by death, he became the salvation, the savior for you, for the world.
You asked us what is the proof, right? Like about Hinduism, you ask him.
Yeah, why do you believe that it's true?
No, I'm not asking about like just Hinduism, or there are so many religions. Like they are following Muslim, right? They are Islamic.
I know that it's not true because I can read the Quran. I have the Quran here. I read it.
Have you read
Still, some of them.
I haven't read it, but I've read about it. It's all written in Sanskrit.
There are many Gita wasn't in English.
But your Gita, the one that they give you guys to read, it's not all the secret is not there. The secret is in the one that the
But
priest,
how do you know if you didn't
read it? Only the priest can read the Sanskrit.
No, there are so many people they can read Sanskrit.
Only the priest class.
I can read Sanskrit because
the one that they gave you guys to read. If you want to become a priest, you have to be able to know. You have to.
How do you know
you
English?
go deeper
How do you know English?
by reading.
You learn English, right?
Yeah.
So we also learn Sanskrit.
You learn Sanskrit.
Yeah.
Okay. So how can I be saved?
That's like
from darkness.
you have to believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself?
In yourself only, not in anyone else.
But myself make mistakes.
Sorry?
Myself makes mistakes.
Yourself make mistake, you learn from your mistake and you grow. That's a life.
So you think that you can believe in man?
I can believe in myself. I am telling you, I can believe in myself. No matter what religion
I cannot believe in you, sir.
I am not telling you to believe me. I am telling you to believe you. Not
I
me.
can't believe me.
Now that's
Because you know
that's
why?
the problem of darkness.
You know why?
That's the problem of darkness.
You know why? Because I'm imperfect.
Everyone is imperfect, and that's why we learn. If we are perfect, we don't learn. We don't grow.
You know how many things that in this world that you need to learn that you don't know?
If you wanna learn anything, you can learn anything. It depends on
Yeah, but before you die, you're still not gonna learn everything. Well, so what?
If you don't.
No,
learn
but if you believe in yourself, you're supposed to be able to know everything
No.
and be able to.
It doesn't matter. If you believe in yourself, you just need to see around yourself.
But
That's
you
all.
die, though.
So what?
You cannot live forever.
If you believe yourself, you will die. If you don't believe yourself, you will die. Death is the ultimate.
I wouldn't die.
Death is the ultimate.
I will not die. You know why?
Why?
Because I believe in the one who created me.
So why, if you are telling you don't die, why the Son of God died?
Just to pay my sin. Have you sinned? Do you believe in a sin?
I'm not opposing.
Do you believe in bad or do you believe in good and bad?
I'm not opposing your thought. I'm just conveying the.
I'm not offended, but do you believe there is bad things in this?
Which thing?
Do you believe in good or bad?
Yeah, I do believe in those things.
Okay. So you and I are sinners.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that? That is the problem.
If I'm doing anything wrong,
Yeah.
then yes, I am making those kind of stuff like those things. They are me. Yes. If I'm not doing anything wrong, why I think
How do
like
you,
that?
have you ever looked at a woman and desire her body?
No.
You've never looked at a woman and
Not like
say, man, that she's really hot. You know
like
that
what
you never
are
done that
saying.
before.
No, not like what you are saying.
You never done that before.
I have talked with girl if she's there, if she's feeling the same way.
Yeah,
I
you
can
ever
like-
watch pornography?
No.
You never. Have you stolen it? Have you ever stolen something?
No.
No, you've never stolen something.
No.
You respect your parents.
Obviously.
Huh?
In our culture, that's the main thing that you do. That's the priority thing that you do.
Okay. So, and you never covered somebody someone else's has.
Okay, so what you are trying to say? Go ahead. So
I'm just saying that by saying that you never lied before. Have you never lied before?
like, what's your point?
My point is that you're not a good person.
Yeah, maybe.
You can be a good person when you focus only on yourself. When your truth comes
So if
only
I'm
from.
focusing on myself only, is it a bad thing?
Yes.
Is it a bad thing?
It is a bad thing when you're focusing on yourself because you see yourself through your eyes. You don't see yourself through the eyes of someone else.
Why should I think?
I see
about
myself, I try to see myself through the eyes of God. How God sees me. And God sees me as a person who lies, who have told lies. He sees me as a person who have thought of things that are not good for me.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a sinner.
Yes.
That's a humble way of looking at yourself.
No, that's the right
Okay.
way to think about
The way you
yourself.
think about yourself is an ego person. Like
Okay.
you think yourself. I'm a good person. I'm not bad. I have done nothing wrong. So that's
How do I think? I think I am a good person, but I still can be a better version of myself, and then I can be the best version of myself.
Well,
I think like that.
I think I can be a better person but I don't depend on that of my own self. I depend on that God helping me be a better person. That's the difference.
What do you think? It's written there. This poster is a good thing or a bad thing?
It's good and bad.
Good and bad God.
Yeah. So it shows that all these religions cannot be going to the same place.
But your Jesus can do those things, right?
Huh?
But only Jesus can do those things, right? You are saying like that.
The only best way is the way of God.
So they are also God.
No.
Every religion has their God. So they are wrong and you are right. You are saying
Every religion has their own God.
Yeah.
There's only one God. That's the problem.
that's not the problem. Like if I believe in God, that's my way to look someone.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a powerful preaching today. May God bless you and keep you. Yeah.
So like that's my way to look at God, right?
Huh?
That's my way to look at God. But the energy.
But
we
is
are
your
talking
way
about
of
energy.
is your way of looking at God correct?
Is your way correct?
Huh?
Is your way correct?
Yes.
How?
Because
if I am seeing it,
because the Son of God has come down
okay.
and shown us the right path.
Okay.
And now we're following him. We're following that path.
See, if you drive a car, suppose you are driving a Honda, right? Then if you haven't driven anything else, then you can't say that those are bad. You have to drive everything, then you have to tell like these are bad and this is good. Then you can say that yes. So you have to read Bible, you have to read Gita, you have to read Guru Nanak, the book. You have to read everything. Then you can say yes, this is good, this is bad.
I have looked at Guru Nanak. I have looked at all the other
You
ways.
didn't go through it. Like you have to understand those things first. Then you can
I can understand by looking at the culture itself. When you're worshiping elephant gods, you're worshiping elephant gods, you're worshiping rat god.
everything. Like whichever thing has life, we worship them.
But that's not true. That's not true
We have
worship.
life too, man.
No, that doesn't mean that I have to worship you because you have life.
No, I'm not telling you to worship me, but I am.
But what is the difference if I worship a rat?
You are right. You are right person. For me, really, you are right person. You are straight.
But does that mean I have to worship you?
No. I'm not saying that you don't need
No,
to.
I'm just giving you an example. You worship a rat. You worship a mouse.
We worship the
You worship
energy
the
of
elephant.
We worship the energy of their presence.
Should I worship your
Because
energy?
of them, we are alive.
Yeah.
If you know the life cycle, because of them, we are alive.
How is it because of them you're alive? Because of God I'm alive, not because of animals.
Maybe did you learn science? Do you know about life cycle?
Yeah.
How does it work? Like there is a triangle of life
How
cycle.
am I alive because of a rat?
Do you know there is a triangle of life cycle?
Well, that's Hinduism.
That's not Hinduism. That's science. You can open a book of science in any of the language, and there is a triangle of life cycle. You can search in Google as well. Like search about life cycle. The
Explain.
whole life cycle.
Explain.
I don't remember it right now, actually, but there is a triangle from the bottom of the grass to the giant animal. Everybody is dependent on everyone, right? If you eat meat, you are dependent. If you eat grass, you are dependent, right? So you should be worshipping them as well because those grass, those meat,
my children depends
you are
on me.
living.
My children depends on me.
So they don't
Do
eat.
they have to worship me?
Right? Yes. For us, like we worship our parents.
Well, that's false then.
Huh?
That's false.
That's false. If I worship my parents, that's false.
You should worship God, the giver of life.
I think you should.
God is the only giver of life. Who created those animals? God.
But
Who created your parents?
I am actually supporting
God.
your point, right?
Huh?
I am supporting your point. You are worshipping
How?
God. You
How?
are worshipping God.
You're not worshiping God. though.
See, that's your problem. Like you are not believing in my point because you just think there is a one that what I believe is the truth.
I believe what you believe is not true, not because I think it's not true, but because the Son of God has come down to us and has shown us the truth and lies. And so he showed us how to identify which one is which.
Nice talking to you. Like we shared our ideas.
Yeah,
Nice talking to you.
but can I share something with you?
That's all for me.
Something to read.
That's all for me. I have a better thing with me.
Yeah, but don't have big ego that to the point that
That's my gratefulness towards something that I can't like accept those things in a bad thing, right?
you have to. I just want to leave you something. Worship the Creator, not the creatures, not the creation. Worship the Creator.
I live life by my own thoughts. That's why I'm living.
But then,
You live by your own thoughts, right?
well, I'm
I
just
can't
saying.
force anything to you.
I know I'm not forcing, but I'm just gonna leave you with what.
I don't want to read it right now because I want to read something else right now.
No, I'm not gonna give you that if you don't want to. I'm just saying I want to leave you with something. The Son of God told us that anyone that is worshiping any other than God, his Father, is going to be judged.
Okay.
And after judgment, they'll be cast into hell, into the lake of fire. And that's why we're telling people about the truth. I mean, don't have big ego. I will advise you to humble yourself.
Thank you.
Humble yourself. Listen to God. You know, don't follow the way you are going. The way you're going
I love what you're doing. I can respect your word as well. I respect those things as well. I respect my religion as well. But
It's not
I
a-
don't disrespect anyone's any belief. I don't disrespect it.
But
And
you-
that's why I'm proud of being that man.
But
You are telling me that I'm egoistic. You are being egoistic about this thing.
You're actually disrespecting God.
You are disrespecting my belief. Man.
No, I'm telling you the truth. But you're disrespecting God.